Anyway, Happy New Year, everyone. Did you went somewhere nice? Or just stay at home? Home only? I have Wind, Emma, Mary, Mary, Sandra, Alisa, Linda. Okay. Yeah, everyone, today as well as today is the starting date for IELTS 6.0. And today I'd like you to open your first page, and today we'll be talking about lifelong learning. Now, everyone, would you think that there is a stupid student, stupid person living in the world? Would you think? I don't think so. Each one of each one of us has actually ways of things on how to learn things. You may be dumb or stupid in mathematics or in English, but in some ways you are good. You are smart in new or another lesson, right? So that's why I don't think there is a person or someone who is dumb or stupid person, because each one of us has our own way of learning things. Today we'll be talking about lifelong learning. The people who are smart in this area, and you may think that they may not good at this one, but actually they are good at something else. Now, for example, Barry, which subject do you think you're good at?
Math?
Math. You really like math?
Yes.
Do you like sports as well?
Yes, I really like
That's great. So some subjects you don't like.
history,
Why you don't like history?
because it's too long.
It's too long. Yes, I get that. How about you, Kyler? Which do you think subject or things you think you are good at?
I think that physics.
Physics. That's great. What subject or what things you think that you are very slow in it? With it. History as well. Why you don't like history, by the way?
Because it isn't so long and I can remember that.
But yes, I think history usually you need to study history by remembering, right? Okay, that's right. How about you, Elisa? Elisa, which subject is your favorite subject, and you think that you are very smart at this subject?
I think literature.
Literature. Okay, that's great. And which of the subjects or the things you think you are slow or you don't like that much?
I think in math
Math. Why?
because they are very
Difficult?
difficult.
Yes.
And I really have to
Study
understand
hard.
it.
Yes. As for me, everyone, I don't think that I'm smart at all things. Because you think there are people who are actually smart at everything. I have friends who are smart at everything, but they don't like sport. So you see that there are people who are good at this but aren't good at this. It's just same as smart and stupid or dumb, right? Or not smart enough. As for me, I really like history. I like English as well. I like literature, but I don't like sports. I do sports such as volleyball, badminton, basketball, but not that much. I have a student in when I was teaching in the Philippines. He was in grade 1. So when you were in grade 1, do you know how to read already? As far as you remember? Huh? Jack, when you were in grade 1, do you know how to read already?
Yes, because I have been teaching each by my own child.
That's great. See that? When I have thought a student, grade 1, he doesn't know how to read. Most of grade 1 in the Philippines knows how to read, but he can't. You know which part or which area he is smart at? He is smart in sport. He does sport better than the other students because he is sport smart, kinesthetic. When we say kinesthetic, these are students or these are people who are smart in sport. So it's okay that you have problems in dealing or studying. You can hate the subjects as much as you want because there will be areas you are good at. So I explained to the parent of my student, I told her that, Miss, you don't have to worry about your child, because your child is very good in doing sport. He may not that fast reader, but he's very good in sport. Anyway, that's what I am telling you a story about because what I have said, each one of us have special areas on which or what areas are we good at. Okay, now everyone, now I'd like you to look at the pictures. I mean, how would you define intelligence? When you hear the word intelligence, what comes in your mind, Brenda?
It is ability to, like, if you are good at something and you can do it effectively, it means intelligent.
Yes. What is the synonym for intelligence? Smart, exactly. Very good at, right? Something like that. So when you hear the word intelligence, you usually, it means smart as well. But as what I have said, each one of us has actually good areas at. Now, what different kinds of intelligence are shown in the photos? How do people around show different kinds of intelligence? Look at this. The first picture shows what? What do you think this man is good at? He's good at music. So that means he is music smart. He learns best by music. How about the second, the woman? What do you think she's smart at? Could anyone tell me? Board games or maybe sports, I guess, right? Because chess is considered a sport. Do you believe in that? Do you agree with me? Yes. Chess is a kind of sport. So I believe that this girl is a sport smart. Okay, or kinesthetic smart. When we say kinesthetic smart, these are people who loves sports, who loves learning through sports. How about the second picture? What do you think the second picture shows? Hmm? What do you think he is smart at? Fixing things. Do you think he is fixing things or making, yeah, something like? So he is smart in fixing things. Okay. And how about the fourth picture? What do you think she's smart at? Science, I guess so too. Maybe she's a science, smart with science. Anyway, I'll show you some words that are useful for vocabularies for people who are actually smart at things. Okay, everyone, I'd like you to focus on this. These are the theory coming from Howard Gardner. Now, Howard Gardner is actually a scientist. Now, we have here the multiple intelligences. When we say multiple intelligences, this means you are actually intelligent in this part. Now, first one, Howard Gardner presented the linguistic. When we say linguistic, these are actually people who are good at words. So when you talk language like that, you like learning through language. This is what we call the word player. That's what I said, linguistic smart are people who are actually smart in words. Next one is logical or mathematics. These are actually people good at thinking, good in mathematics, and good in logical. They play so much with number. This is what we call the questionnaire. The questionnaire. Now, we also have here a visual and spatial learners. Visual and spatial learners are actually learners. For the word itself, visual, they are smart in pictures. Same as me. Whenever I read books, I need to make sure these books actually have pictures. Because if there are pictures in, especially like that, if there are pictures in the book, it's much more easier for me to catch my attention to read the reading passage or this one. I'm not linguistic. I don't like words, but I love visual or spatial. So those people who actually love going to, who loves history, who likes going to museum, loves watching movies, these are people who are actually visual smart or spatial smart. We call them the visualizer. We call them the visualizer, okay? Next one, musical. Is it from the word itself? Musical intelligent or musical learners are actually their learners who could easily learn through music. And we call them the music lover. Now, next one is bodily or kinesthetic. As what I said, these are actually students who like moving. So they like usually sports or anything or an activity that shows movement. They could learn easily through bodily kinesthetic or through movement, and we call them the mover. The mover, yes. Next one is the intrapersonal. When we say intrapersonal, these are actually the people who are loner. When we say loner, you like to be alone. You like studying alone. You like learning by yourself. Do you get that? Intrapersonal are people that are loner. We call them the loner. They just like learning by themselves. They go to library by their own. They study by themselves. They don't like to go. Now, if we have intrapersonal, we also have interpersonal. Interpersonal means, I'm sorry. Interpersonal is the loner. But the intrapersonal are actually people who likes to study with anyone else. Like who amongst here loves to study with friends? Does anybody? Oh, everyone is a loner? Intrapersonal? Me, for myself, I am an interpersonal. I like learning with my friends. So we call the intrapersonal the socializers. Socializer. They like socializing stuff with anyone else. But interpersonal is the loner by yourself, okay? But intra is the socializer which you are wants to study with anyone else. Now, we also have naturalistic. When we say naturalistic, these are actually learners who loves nature, who love trees, flowers, mountains, water, all the elements that you can find in the nature. Now, these people are actually can easily learn through, like for me, I'm also a naturalistic learner because I like studying when I'm in nature. It is so calming, it's so relaxing, and I think that if I study in a open space with trees and birds humming, it's very easy for me to study. And we call them the nature lover. Okay. They are what we call the nature lover. Now, everyone, I think some of you has your own ways on how you think you are smart or intelligent. Where are you intelligent? You can choose any of these, okay? Now let's start with Jack. Jack, what do you think? Which of these 8 are your intelligent at?
I think that I am the music lover.
Music?
Yes.
What else?
The loner.
The loner. What else? That's it?
Yes.
What makes you think that you are the music lover and you are the loner?
Because if I listen to music, I study better.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to be alone, and I don't want anything messaged by any person.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you for that, Jack. How about you, Barry? You said earlier you don't like history whatsoever. So which of these actually are you think you are intelligent at? Who are you, Barry?
I think
What?
body.
Yes, yes, go ahead. Wait. You're the mover. What else?
And logical.
The logical or the questionnaire. Okay, why? Why would you think that you are the mover and the questionnaire?
Because I pay off my habit and favorite subject in school or something I do regularly in
Yeah?
home.
Yeah. How about the questionnaire? Why would you think you're the questionnaire one?
And want to explore more knowledge about the math
Mm-hmm. That's great.
and I want to do math easy.
You learn math so easy. That's great. Thank you for that. How about you, Kyler? Which one do you think of these multiple intelligence do you think that you're intelligent at?
It's a difficult though, but I think that I am naturalistic.
The naturalistic, the nature lover.
I love the natural. I usually watch the animal program on the TV.
Yeah.
Every day I look at my guy.
Yes, that's great. Yes. When we say naturalistic, these are actually people who also likes watching animal films on video. The same here. I like watching animal films in TV also. How about you, Sandra? Which of these 8 multiple intelligences do you think you're intelligent at?
I think musical.
Musical.
Nature.
Naturalistic. The nature lover and the music lover. Why would you think that you're the nature lover and the music lover?
Before I listening to this and my grow followers
Mm-hmm.
I grow and
That's great. How about you, Linda? Which of these multiple intelligence you're actually intelligent at?
That is logical and musical.
The questionnaire and
Music
the.
lover.
I'm sorry, what?
The music lover.
The music lover. What else?
And the questionnaire.
The questionnaire. Yes. Why would you think you're that kind of learner?
I think I like everything belong to science. Science can help me improve my problem solving skill and critical thinking skill. And when I'm listening to music, I think I'm in a good mood, so I can do everything better.
Yes, that's great. Thank you for that. No one's the word player. Alexa, which of these multiple intelligences you're actually intelligent at?
The musical.
Yes, what else? Just musical?
Yes.
No one's visualizer? It's fine. Yes? Why? Why would you think you're the music person?
Because I like listen to music and I
Okay, that's right. Anyway, I never heard some of you the intrapersonal, the socializer, and the word player, and the visualizers. Anyway, it's fine because I think some of you have so much. I mean, as a person, you can be intelligent at all of these actually. If you like learning through that way. For me, I am the person who is visual, the visualizer, the music lover, the socialite, no, sorry, the loner and the nature lover. I'm that kind of four person. And of course, the word, no, I don't like words, sorry, just that four. Okay. Now everyone, let's continue our discussion. Now, do you think intelligence can be measured? Do you think if you are good enough, you can have a good job? Sandra, do you think if you are smart, very smart, do you think you in the future you'll have a better job? Jack, do you think if you're very smart, in the future you'll be able to get a better job?
I don't think so.
Yes. Can you tell me about that?
The smart person is, I think that he can be good at study, and the way he study is better than any person. But if he really like to have the good job is maybe can is a luck. Somebody is lucky he can maybe have a good job, but he don't very smart.
Yes. I do agree with Jack too. Sometimes luck is really we need, right? It's not always the smart ones. I do have something to share with you. I have a friend. He's very smart. He is very smart. Like, I know myself that I'm not smart, but I know him that he's very smart. He received a lot of achievements before we graduated university. He took the exam. So we cannot be a teacher in the Philippines if we don't have license. So we need to take the exam. So it's like an IELTS exam as well, but we need to take the exam in the whole Philippines. If you cannot pass that exam, you can't be a teacher. You cannot teach in schools. He is very smart, so most of us are actually expecting so much from him. When he took the exam, he didn't pass the exam because he was very confident that he could pass the exam. He took the exam 3 times before he got his license. And now we thought that he will be working in a very nice school, or he will be paid so much salary than with my other classmates. But we were wrong. He started from the level 1 of teaching, which means he received a salary same as the others. You see that? Our intelligence cannot be measured by anything. So maybe it's luck. I do believe in luck. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Same as my classmate. The exam wasn't really for him before he took the exam for 3 times. But now, up until now, I've been teaching for 7 years. And he has been teaching for 7 years too. And now, he's still working at the same school that he works at and receives the same salary as he thought since day 1. You see that? So the luck isn't for him. So it doesn't mean that you are dumb at this, you are smart at this. In the near future, you cannot get another job. You know what is more important nowadays? Be wise. Do you know this word? Oh, you don't know this? Wise is something that you are good at critical thinking. You're wait for me. Do you know this? Yes. Be wise. My father did not finish university, but he earns a lot of money now because he is a wise person. So for me, really, intelligence cannot be measured. So that's why nowadays people needs to be wise. Anyway, now, what different kinds of intelligence can people have? How do people around you show different kinds of intelligence? Huh? Let's talk about your friends. Barry, does your friends have the same, or does your friends have the same intelligence as yours? Are they good at sports as well, do you think?
No.
No? Okay. What do you think your friends are good at? Can you name one?
More friends, but
Yes.
someone is good at the whole is the question, and someone is good in body.
Yes. You see that? That's what I'm saying. Each one of us doesn't have the same intelligences. So that's why I don't believe that there is a down or stupid person. Because all of us actually have different types or kinds or ways on how to learn things. Now, in what areas, academic, when we say academic at school, when we say social, it's actually like how you talk with people. Practical, when we say practical at doing things, do you think you think you are most and least intelligent? Now, let's talk about academic. Linda, in what area in academic do you think you are most and least intelligent at?
History
History. Yes, you like most or least intelligent?
Least intelligent.
History, okay. How about in social?
I think it's
Like, are you good at communicating people? Are you good at talking to anyone else? Are you good at that?
I think no.
No, so you're least at that. How about practical? When we say practical, doing things, are you good at that?
No.
No, too. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, as what I've said, each one of us is difficult type or different ways on learning things. Now, that's it. That is multiple intelligences. Now, let's proceed to successful learning. Now, reading. This is note in a table completion. Everyone, before we read, predict the passage we'll say and make notes. Read the passage quickly where you predict mentioned. Now, I'd like you to read using the neuroscience to manage your time and answer the following test practice in number 1 to 4 and 5 to 9. I will give you only 10 minutes to do it. And your 10 minutes starts now. Read the passage and answer the following. Scan the passage to find the parts. We'll give you the answer. Do not read every word. Skim and scan. Underline the keywords first. Please try answering that one. Are you going home? When are you going home? The next time. 6 coffee or